You want a pint? Stupid. He sometimes decides he's done. Well, this is a weird time to leave. It's 6 in the evening. We're actually ahead of schedule, 5:51 in the evening, and we are just rolling out. We're doing something a little different this time, so let's hit it. As the title says, we are headed to Cracker Barrel. You're probably wondering why. Why would I stay in a parking lot by the highway when there are so many beautiful natural options nearby? Honestly, it's just for the heck of it. I wanted to try out iOverlander to find a place nearby and then check it out firsthand. This location was pretty well reviewed. Alright, so it is 6:12, a nice little 20-ish minute drive, and we're almost there. But I'm gonna make a little pit stop. Buddy, dog stuff. Carhartt one. I think it's too big. Found them. I think they only have the regular, not the extra large. I always struck out on getting a pie iron. It was nice to see them in person though, so I would definitely consider a Rome one if they had XL. Anyway, guess we'll go to Cracker Barrel. I may sometimes refer to this trip as a stealth camp, and of course that's inaccurate, as overnighters are welcome at most Cracker Barrels. But I couldn't think of a better term for camping in a place that's not meant for camping while also not looking like you're camping. I want to park next to a dumpster. I'm told that Metal Yard is open 24/7 and they're loud. Whereas if you park by the U-Haul, you might be able to mooch their Wi-Fi. But I don't know, there's some questionable people over there. Well, I guess this will do. Got one camper over there, one RV, SUV over here. There's another one on my left. So, yeah, we'll give it a shot. There's a pickup over there. And this little guy over here. I checked and the U-Haul guest Wi-Fi did come up and it was just like one little bar and then it disappeared. So, I guess I'll be using cellular data tonight for my internet. All right, bud, let's get it buttoned up. I put the window covers for the front area just right here in the wheel well so I don't have to climb around. There's the windshield. Well, we're all locked up. It's definitely loud. I expected that. Yeah, because we are right by the highway and it's Arizona, so big trucks all the time. It is 7 o'clock. I don't know what to do now. Camp is set up. I guess I can give you a tour. First of all, I've got a new phone, so now I have a wide angle lens. So it's much easier to see in here. I'm not as like crouched in as I had to be before. So for one thing, I did not bring my usual string lights. I didn't want to set anything up. So I just have this light lantern, and this is actually was sent to me by the company Claris to try out. So I wanted to try it out in nature, but the circumstances came up, so I'm trying it out now. So hopefully there's not too much flicker from it. That's pretty bright. We'll see how long it lasts. It seems to have pretty big battery. So also, still being in Phoenix, yeah, I'm in shorts. I didn't need to bring the electric blanket, and it is currently 63 degrees. Wow! One tripod swap later. Anyway, I was saying it is 63 degrees now. It's supposed to get down to 47 tonight, so I just brought my usual little throw, and then underneath I have my little thin fleece sleeping bag, which I use as a liner, but it's good for warm weather too. One thing that drives me batty about sleeping bags is when they bunch up and don't stay in place. So I am trying, let's see if I can show you. I've got these little sheet garters. I don't know what else to call them. They're like little garter belts for your sheets. And I have that attached underneath my pad. And hopefully that'll stop my sleeping bag from wandering. I typically keep stuff under here, but I don't need anything. I put the window covers for the back under here. I, of course, still have the Folly panel in here. I haven't loaded it up yet, but I'll do that shortly. Get it all set up. And since I didn't need my camp chair or I usually put the little sleeping bag and other stuff, the grill, all that stuff, I have so much room in my cubbies now. So I outfitted the corner with just a box to hold my trash bag. And then I've just got my AirPods and charging cable over there. It's so empty. It's great. And of course the EcoFlow is down there. You can see my trash a little better now. And again, I've got my phone charging cable and my Apple Watch charging cable, as well as the 12-volt one for the EcoFlow in case I need it. I should not need it, but if I do, there's a charging port right here. But you do have to have the ignition on, and it's pretty low output. I only use it generally if I'm driving between sites. And my cooler, I just have the soft-sided cooler just for space saving. And then my camera bag is over there. Actually, my camera is sitting in here in my little catch-all, my big camera. I've got the mini kitchen, which I've been working on. And lots of snacks this time. Way more than I think I'll need, just in case. But for cooking, I just have the kettle, and then I'll show you later the flameless cooker for when I make dinner, and then all my coffee stuff. There we go. Ta-da! Easy peasy. Coffee. There's some sort of alarm going off. So it's gonna be like that, I guess. I brought earplugs. You know what today is? St. Patrick's Day. So Gunther and I are gonna have a pint. Such a good sport. Got your tie on? And show the people your tie. But just in case I have to drive off in a hurry, we're going NA. What do you think? Ooh, pours like a Guinness. Love that nitro. Ooh, nice and creamy looking. There, I'll bring in for a closer look. Look at that. You want a pint, young man? Man, tastes like the real deal. Okay, you're making a mess. You need a bib. You've never been a beer hound before. There. How about I get you a water? Man, that is good. That is good. There you go. This pub is boring. We need some music. All right. I'm getting hungry. Surprise. So, let's make a little dinner. Anyway, we're gonna make pho. It is St. Patrick's Day, and that has nothing to do with St. Patrick's Day. I just wanted to try this recipe out. For one thing, I've been curious about cold soaking noodles. So I read up on it, and the backpackers say that, like, if I tried to use just rice noodles like you're supposed to for pho, they wouldn't hydrate properly just in cold water. You have to use noodles that have been made and dried and then cooked and then dried again. So ramen noodles are dried and cooked and dried again. And these are rice ramen noodles. So it's kind of like the rice vermicelli you get in pho, but not exactly. And I soaked these, I put these in water, cold water, this morning, and within an hour or two, they were totally soft. I mean, it may have even been less time than that, but that's the first time I checked, was like 2 hours later, and they were soft. I just wanted to try out that experiment because I'm thinking about warm weather already and things that you can eat that you don't have to cook. So I'm thinking you could soak some noodles like that and just put like a peanut sauce or something in there. The base of this pho is this mix that I got, or it's a base that I got from my neighborhood Asian grocery. And it comes with these the seasoning packets. It's like a tea bag with all the flavor in it. And then this granulated stuff. I did research online, and I found these ones on Amazon that are just look like a ketchup packet, and it's just a liquid concentrate. So I think those would be awesome for camping. So when I get done with this stuff, which is really soon, I'm gonna try those out. That is our broth, and then typically served with raw chicken that's cooked in the broth. We're just gonna use some already cooked chicken in a pouch, just for easy. Of course, you have to have all the goodies, all the toppings. This is supposed to make, I want to say, a couple gallons. We're just gonna guess. I'm just gonna put some heaping spoons. Also, this is really old. We're talking January 28th, 2022. So I want to go ahead and use this up. I might have split up the spices and put, because this totally looks like something I would do with this do your own tea bag thing. So I think it might have been in this plastic, and then I put it in a tea bag. Who knows? It's years ago. The noodles are already pretty soft. I'm afraid I'm going to overcook them. So I think I'm going to put them in at the end, just like you do when you actually get pho. I think it's one of the RVs. These are times when I wish I could see out. Blobs of chicken. Kind of weird moany sounds. All right, we're starting to sizzle, so I'm gonna put our thing in here. Lime. Oh, the ginger's supposed to go in here. Shoot. Oh, nice lime catch. Just add ginger. I'm also concerned that the noodles aren't going to be hot enough if we don't put them in now. They might get overcooked, but I can live with that. Ah, dang it, didn't catch the lime that time. Oh, I just sharpened this and it is working. Hey, no, it's just gloves, buddy. It's just a glove. I hear a very large diesel outside. Alright, I'm gonna pause this and we'll check back later. Just hanging out, waiting for my soup to cook. Might be a minute, but there is a lot of traffic happening. I think people are rolling in for the night.
So this is a Canadian beer, Canadian Pilsner. It's imported, and I hadn't heard this stuff.
Sweet. Definitely getting hot in there. Oh, it's starting to smell good too. My noodles are getting overcooked though. Dang it. Yeah, I should have put them in at the end, but I was worried about the heat thing. Well, it's hot. I think we can go ahead and start eating that. Pinot in there. Oh, it actually, right on time, it's stopping. The sizzling is stopping. Definitely gotta put the Thai basil in here. Probably adequate. And I was told in another video that I left my chopsticks in my noodles, and that was a cultural faux pas, so I brought my chopstick rest, so it seemed appropriate. It's a wiener dog. Flavor's really good, but yeah, definitely overcooked my noodles. I should have left them out, but tastes good. Okay. I had a bunch of big plans to do some sketching, maybe write a pie iron recipe, but dinner took so long. So I think I am going to make dessert and then read till I fall asleep. I'm actually still pretty full. It hasn't been since very long since dinner, but this is a time-sensitive dessert, so it's now or never. It involves more Guinness. So this is an experiment, like everything. So I don't know if it worked, but I brought ice cream so I can make a Guinness float. I put these little plastic tabs. Actually, it's a strip of plastic. Oh, it still feels pretty solid. Ready for it? There. So we can pull it out. So it's just some Haagen-Dazs vanilla. And hey, that's still pretty solid. So I poured some water in the bottom of this Hydro Flask thing, and it's still ice. So I dropped my little thing in there, seal it up. Yeah, ice cream transport. Oh yeah, that is still firm. Nailed it. Oh my gosh, dare we use the whole thing? Absolutely. So what is it? It's like almost 10. I loaded this up at just before 6, so good 4 hours. Totally viable for small quantities of ice cream transport. Sounds like the weirdest combination ever, but trust me. A straw in there. Oh, and you gotta have garnish. Come on. I'm sorry, Irish people. I apologize. Oh. Gotta have the shamrock one right on top. I'm ridiculous. Cheers. Stupid.
Which give it its name. That's a veal and pork sausage that is usually flavored.
All right, I think I did put maybe a little too much sambal in the middle, but
Do too many things and you don't have the space to actually address them well. And one of the things that really suffers is our ability to listen, to hear,
Totally.
to empathize with other people when we're pressed for time.
Gunther's on alert, so I am too. What you hear, bud? Not really see anything this side, except that there's a new van over here. Oh, there's a van over there. Oh, where's my switch? I think it's just that it's 4:30 in the morning and people are getting up to get on the road, I guess. You're the best alarm, though.
The year the Preppy Handbook came out, America elected the other 20th century president who did not wear Brooks Brothers.
We must act today in order to preserve tomorrow. Woodfire makes the war begin. Reminds me of the color of sin. The trees are churning.
I forgot sugar. But I have a cunning plan. It might be a little crazy, but we got Lucky Charms. Steamy. Certainly made it an odd color. Sorry, coffee nerds. And sweetened it up. It's not the worst thing ever. You want breakfast? Want to eat your breakfast? Come on, you gotta come out of bed. Comfortable for you, I guess. You gotta wait. Well, wait for me. Yeah, I got you. Got that van, that camper, another van. I can't tell if that's stuff or a person. And we're back in bed. Cracker Barrel isn't open for another half an hour, so we're just gonna chill out for a little bit. So St. Patrick's Day also happens to be my Gram's birthday. If you've ever seen me wear that big silly hat, that was hers. That was Nanny's hat. And yeah, she would have been 93 yesterday, I think. So I spent just a few minutes and I did a little sketch for my grandma Paddy. And with that, it's 7 something. Cracker Barrel's open. People are moving around, so I am going to pack everything up. Ooh, gosh. Pack everything up and yeah, get ready to head out. We're gonna grab breakfast first though. What do you see out there? One thing I gotta say about this style of camping that I really like, other than the minimal gear, which is fantastic, but just how fast it is to set up and break down. I really didn't have to do anything. I just kind of put some stuff away so to make it easier when I get home. But I mean, it was 5 minutes, 10 minutes. All right, I am gonna go in and place a to-go order and use the facilities. Dang, I could go for a Bloody Mary. Oh yeah, Shania. Sir, what are you doing in my seat? You stay over there, sir. We'll get some. A biscuit. I got a kid's breakfast biscuit sandwich and I thought it would be assembled. It is deconstructed. Egg is on your diet. Breakfast is served. Let's see. Dude showed up in a side-by-side. I have one more goodie I picked up when I was at the Asian market getting Thai basil and bean sprouts, and that is a canned Vietnamese coffee. I'm just finishing up my hot coffee. This mug, by the way, it was a good investment. It was time. It's good. Sweet. Tastes like coffee. But there's something else. Coconut oil? It's like a coconut flavor, but like artificial coconut flavor that you would get in, like, I don't know, when you smell sunscreen. So it is peak wildflower season right now in Arizona. So we're gonna go for a hike at a nearby park. It's not like one of the most well-known scenic parks. Maybe we'll get lucky and see some. We'll see. It'll be just nice to stretch our legs. Look, some over here. Yeah. He sometimes decides he's done.
Yeah. Oh.
He's like, this is too hard on my feet. Sorry, we'll be out of your way in a minute.
That's okay, take it. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Alright, ready? Let's go. right. You better? Ready to go? Let's go. Well, that was fun. Not quite a super bloom, but you know, the flowers are starting to pop out and represent, so still pretty. Also just nice to get some air and get a little exercise, but I think I'm ready to go home now. And the great thing is it's only 20 minutes away, so love that. I think Gunther's ready too. So let's get out of here. Till next time.